Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weird and wonderful world. And this should be a brief episode. I don't really need to talk about much else because I already made a video just before this where I talked about other things, opened up the gift that Larry gave me. I'll be doing my Creedence Clearwater Revival talk tomorrow, like reviewing that tomorrow. My previous episode, I didn't have my microphone plugged in. Now I do. So it should sound a little bit better than I did before. So now I can focus just on talking about Indiscreet, which unfortunately I don't own. I won't, and the next two after this I don't own. I don't have Big Beat, and I don't own the one after that, which is Introducing. I don't have Introducing, but after that, Number One in Heaven, I do. I have that, and then I have Terminal Drive, and then more after that. But yeah, the next two, this one and the next two, I don't have. I don't actually own, so I have to listen to them on Spotify, which I did, and the sound was great. I used my headphones like before. Also wanted to show you. Remember yesterday? Uh, and I do want to very quickly address that comment I got from yesterday from my Sparks from my propaganda review. That I had a commenter saying that I was that it was this video was scattered. Yes, I know. I did a video about a week ago talking about that very subject that sometimes I am such a scatterbrain, and it's true. And it's not because of what's in here, it's just because of so much that I want to do and juggling this and that that I don't always have the most time and energy but I have so much that I'm trying to do and trying to walk that fine line and balance. But you know what? I find it makes life so interesting. I'm happy. I'm never bored. I'm never bored because I always got something going, I'm working on one way or another. Not too long after this, I'm going to be working more on those cats for Larry Graves. I do want to get that out of the way. But yesterday I showed you that I had kind of wrecked my book, but I needed to fix it. Well, now it's fixed. Oh, I didn't. I'll be writing Indiscreet here as soon as I'm done. Okay. But as you see, uh, Sparks, a Woofer and Tweeters closing. I rewrote it in there properly. It all looks nice and presentable. I took my time. I did it earlier today while I was ripping all that music. Not ripping, transferring all that music to for my brother to as a gift with that USB key. I sent him a gift of all that good stuff. So now I'm going to be doing my ranking of my review of Indiscreet. And things have changed. Things haven't greatly improved as I knew they would. Since knowing the two main players of Ron Mail and Russell Mail of Sparks, now that I'm much more familiar with their personality, I'm much more familiar with the songs, I'm much more familiar with the albums. I have played them a few more times, and each one has been improving, as you can see in the tally. You know, going with again, trying to go with my gut feeling as much as possible with when I'm giving these scores and the nuances. Okay, let's just dive right in now. Boom. So Indiscreet, and I'll use my favorite pencil, my Star Wars pencil, as a pointer. So let's look at these scores. Okay, kind of an awkward angle, but let's see here. So Hospitality on Parade, as you see, got a raise. It went to by zero point 0.5 points. The same thing with Happy Hunting Ground. The second time around, it's much better. Of course, you without using hands, kind of went up a little bit. It's still lower, but it still went up. Still not strong enough for me yet. I still don't consider them a 10 out of 10, but they're still 9.5. There, there's the grading right there. I know I'm kind of at a weird angle here, but it's all good. Um, let's continue. Under the Table with Her got a slight raise. It wasn't enough to really bump it up as you know. How are you getting home? Yeah, that went from a full point from an 8 to a 9. I started really enjoying that much more, this time. And I know it appealed to me. Of course, Pineapple had to become a 10. Like, I really like that. Tits went from 9 to a 9.5. So yeah, there we go. A couple of a couple of points added to in hate 1918, you know. Um, Also, the Lady is Lingering went up. Oh no, actually, the Lady is Lingering didn't move at all. It's still the same. In the future, a little closer here. Oh, man, I know it's kind of awkward. Here we go. Let's try that. So in the future, yeah, it went up to a 9.5. I should, and I'm looking at it now and thinking about the song. It should be 10. I really next year it probably will be a 10, and it should have been a 10. I think I'm not. It's too late to change it now. I mean, it's down. It's in ink. Once it's down in ink, it can't be erased. So next year, I'm probably going to make that a 10. But yeah, in the future, probably should have been a 10. Looks. Yeah, that went up to a 10 because I really, really love it. It's so catchy. Missed the start, missed the end, didn't change. Profile actually got up a little bit. It was better this time around than last time. But I want to hold your hand, England. Yeah, that didn't change. So of course now you see that it gave a score of a 9.062. Yeah. So look, that's a major improvement from an 8.6. Yeah, 8.687. Definitely much improvement. So yeah, I really this time around, especially like Pineapple, it's knowing the guys' personality, being impressed with their music, and at the time, okay, think of it too, okay? The first time I did my Sparkstember, right, I was hearing this stuff for the first time. So by the time when I was listening to Indiscreet and giving my ranking, I had not yet heard the rest of the albums. Like I hadn't did my scoring for the rest of the album. So I didn't I was basing it on from what I already had and from what I've already kind of heard previously. So there was a lot of information missing. Like some of these I had not heard Big Beat before yet. I had not heard Introducing yet. I hadn't heard Terminal Jive yet. I hadn't heard Music You Can Dance To yet. I hadn't heard Interior Design yet. So I was still learning. When I did the original ranking with those nines and eights and all those eights and nine and 8.5s and that the last year's score, yeah, I had no idea of what was coming. I still had lots of holes in, but now that I had heard everything and a few of these multiple times, like, and some much, much more than others, number one in heaven, I played that. I think I played that the most, guaranteed, at least twice as much as any of the other Sparks albums. I can't wait to get to that ranking. But yep. So boom, that's that. So that is my scoring and ranking and a few of my thoughts. I would like to go more in the musical composition and stuff, but just go listen to it. You judge for yourself what you think of it. And again, I'm hoping that if you're following along with this whole month, that you are listening to each album as I go along, so you can be up to date with me and know what I'm talking about. And again, the more that you hear it, the more that you'll probably like it. So that's what I'm saying you should do. All right, everybody, I'm done here with this one. And so tomorrow will be Big Beat, and again I'll be giving a full review. And of course tomorrow I will be doing finally, guaranteed, no matter what, 100% promise. I will be doing my first part of my my ranking and ratings of the Creedence Clearwater Revival. I have the whole thing here, so I will be showing that. All right, everybody. If you are considering subscribing, hold off on that. Go get my view count up. Watch some other videos. I just want to make sure that you are happy and enjoy my channel. It's the most important thing that I want people to enjoy my channel. I know there's going to be some weird stuff thrown your way here and there. I'm a weird guy. That's why a weird and wonderful. All right, but everybody, don't be afraid to hit that like button. Leave comments. I do my best to get to your comments, but I just really love to hear from you. And as long as you get a channel heart, you know I saw and love your comment. And that's it, everybody. Just be safe. Take care. I will see you on the flip side. And please, everybody, just have a great day, evening, morning, night, afternoon, wherever you may be. Peace and stop.